All right, I got another question for you, that I've been hearing a lot. Why the hell are our dues so expensive compared with, I, why do we have so much money in like the general fund? I mean, our dues are expensive, right? But I think they're kind of comparable to other national dues, but why we gotta have so much money? Why is it gotta be like Gringotts Bank and Little Trolls and you know what I mean? Why?
Right, right. Well, I think I'll start by saying that, the whole idea behind having a union and having a large union
Mhm.
is having the ability to use pooled and collective resources.
But this is different than the strike fund.
Yeah, it's separate from the strike fund. So the local union's treasury and the International Brotherhood of Teamsters strike fund are two different things.
What is our local treasury? What is that money that, what do we do with that?
Yep. So the local union's treasury is used specifically to represent the local union's membership, all of the members. It's there to put business agents out in the field, to have organizers, to have full-time lobbyists, to have a full-time general counsel's office, access to all types of resources that we may need to bargain contracts, to grow the local union and to organize our current membership. Maybe it's organizing centered around a contract campaign, for example, like we had with the Board of Public Defense, and we do that for many other bargaining units across the state. We also need to make sure that we have a treasury that can so that we're able to take on employers in the event, for example, if we were to have a work stoppage, a strike. Just like a good example of that would be what we had in January of 2020 when we took the St. Louis County Public Works Department out on strike. Logistically, that was a massive strike because there were 17 different work reporting locations throughout St. Louis County, and a little bit of geography, but St. Louis County, I believe, is the second largest county by geographic area in all of the United States. So, we had 175 people out on 17 different picket lines.
Okay.
We, in order to manage something like that on that type of scale, we also had some members out on lost time from other bargaining units to help us manage all the different picket lines. We also brought in some folks from another local union to assist us with all the logistics. We have to make sure that people are fed and people are okay. And that's separate from the strike fund when you say that is absolutely separate from the strike fund. A very important piece to that when we talk about the treasury is that an employer we need to make sure that they're taking that union seriously. In other words, that union has the wherewithal to support its membership when they're out on strike.
Yeah.
If we don't, if the local union or any labor organization for that matter does not have a treasury that can support that type of action, you could just as easily lose that battle.
How much do you think that St. Louis County thing, how long did it last and how much did it cost outside of the strike fund, do you think?
It was, I don't know that I could, that I want to really make
yeah, I mean, can you give me like a guess? Can you give me a little bit of a number?
Yeah, a little bit of a number. I mean, we definitely spend tens of thousands of dollars to support our membership and our staff out on that picket line. Minnesota's a big state, so you know, we're not only in order to be able to support our members, you know, we also need to make sure that we can provide lodging for people as well, who had to travel to those areas.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
I'm sorry if I could just
Sure.
jump in too, Laurel. I think another thing, Brian, was that, you know, we had folks up there who, you know, really had some critical immediate needs. And the local took care of buying, you know, formula for them and diapers for them, and just making sure that, you know, that they didn't have to wait until
That
you know,
strike fund
that
money
strike
came.
fund came in.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sure.
Yep. So it was, you know, our members or our stewards, our committee would bring it up to us, and boom, we'd have a business agent out there. The executive board would approve that and take care of them. A lot of groceries,
Medications.
even medication, even coming up from the food shelf here in
Sure.
Minneapolis, bringing food up there. So.
Okay. Thank you. You know, guys, we've been doing this for a while. We've got about